It's really incredible. About 30 seconds to a minute ago, we just saw a large lightning bolt, and this is the damage that we're seeing right here. It's really incredible when you consider all of this damage, and people here believe that this was in fact a tornado that ripped through, and I'll show you why. But this is the roof of a home. Richard, look right over there. That's the top of the home that has been ripped off from this home. We're here in Adairsville in Gordon County, and this was at around 5 this morning. There was a man who was asleep inside of the home when that roof came flying off of his home, and a lot of the debris landed right on him. And just to give you a perspective, I mean, take a look at these pieces of wood that landed right on him. Just fortunately, he was okay. I just spoke with him within the last half hour. He is okay, but certainly a little shaken up. And we are just really surveying this incredible damage here. I just want my photographer, Richard, to be careful because we're at a slope right now. Of course, it's been raining for hours, so the ground is really weak beneath us here. But look at this. You've got a piece of the siding right here of the home. You have a child's jungle gym here that's just been torn right down. And the man says that his 18-month-old son was in a car in the driveway. His girlfriend was trying to back the car out when blinding rain and wind hit the home, hit the car, and a tree came just within inches of that 18-month-old. We're going to walk right over and just show you exactly what we're seeing right here. Look at this right here. You've got a pipe right here. It's just incredible damage. And if we walk a little bit closer, I can show you. Let me show you the room where he was asleep. He was laying in bed, and you can see it right through the door right here. Okay, let me step out of the way. Richard, why don't you step on in if you can, and you can get an idea of just the sheer amount of damage. Can you imagine? He was just sleeping inside of his bed when all of that fell right on top of him as he was asleep. Just incredible stuff there. Again, he was not terribly injured. His girlfriend, the baby, they're okay as well. I just spoke with that man and with the girlfriend. In fact, we can walk around the home, see if we can find any more damage. Looks like this used to be on the side of the home over here, and we're seeing just so much rain. And look right over here. This gives you a perfect vantage point of where a roof line used to be on this home and where it no longer stands right now. Just incredible when you consider all of this. And this happened just within, a few moments of all of this torrential rain that hit this area. This isn't the only home. You probably just saw some lightning over my shoulder. This isn't the only home in this neighborhood that was hit. That's why right over here in the front yard, you can see we've got emergency management that looks like they just set up a command post right over here. So the Gordon County Emergency Management, they're right over here. And again, Richard, please just watch your step because it is very wet, very slippery. We know of anywhere between 4 and 6 homes. Looks right over here. Looks like their next door neighbor got hit pretty hard too. You can see a tree that was lifted right up in the front yard there. So emergency management just told us right before we went on the air they were going to give us a briefing in the next few moments here. I did speak earlier with somebody with the county. It certainly looks like a tornado, and let me show you why. You see all of these tree limbs right over here. Do you see how they're splintered? It goes one after the other, and it makes a line. Okay, and you can follow that line right into the yard right here where what they believe may have been a tornado struck. So that gives you an indication of the straight line winds and the damage trail that was left behind. So like I said, we just spoke with the family who lives here. They're a little shaken up, but we're going to have that interview with them for you coming up today at noon. In the meantime, we're going to go get a briefing from emergency management officials. If we learn anything new, of course, we're going to not hesitate. We'll come back live and we'll share that update with you. Back to you.
Thanks, Adam. And it's just incredible to see. I mean, the tree behind you, the roots were uprooted from the ground. Look at that. It's a massive tree.
Yeah, Jen, are we still on? Can we just show you the root system of this tree? Because this is, certainly not a small tree, right? This will give you an idea of some of the pooled water that's already here. And then, looks about 5 or 6 feet, high. So that gives you an idea of the strength of the wind that they were dealing with here. And Jen, before we let you go, let me just show you real quick, folks. This was the car where 18-month-old Jace was sitting in, okay? So it was around 5 this morning. The girlfriend was in the driver's seat. The baby was sitting right here, okay? And the back windshield has been shattered. And you can see right where the baby was sitting. And that's just, it's just remarkable that this tree, remember, look, it hit right here, she says. and the baby's head was right here. So it just came within inches of really, it could have severely injured this young child. Fortunately, he is okay. Mom, dad, they are okay too. The question now is, where do they go from here? They just don't know right now, but we'll have much more on their story throughout the day.